Hello and welcome to Rushton Caravans and Motorhomes. This is a handover video for a Sprite Major 6 made by the Swift Group. So, as a recap, with your hitch head, it is an Alco 3004 stabilised hitch. We need to make sure that the tow ball is kept dry, is an extended neck, and there's no grease put on it. And we want to keep the ball free from any rust. This will allow the gripping pads inside to grip the ball properly and stop the issue of contamination. Inside here is a gas locker which can fit 2 gas bottles. It's always better to use propane for a caravan as that's used all year round. This unit is sealed inside so no gas can leak inside the cabin, but there are holes in the floor to allow any gas that escapes from the bottle to drop. As we come round, we've got our water heater and space heater exhaust. Don't need to do anything with it, just allow it to do its vent and do its thing. We've then got our freshwater pump inlet. So it's inside the van, but we bring it out, we fill our aquaroll or water container up, we put the submersible part beneath the water line and then plug it into the side of the van. This is where our battery is stored and connected. Whenever using the van, the battery needs to be on to complete the circuit. If you plug the mains in without the battery being on, eventually the charger will break. You've also got behind the mains cable an isolator for the motor move, but we'll show you that once you're here. The toilet flush goes in the top, follow the instructions on the bottle, and the cassette is down here, and then follow the instructions in terms of the cassette breakdown agent. You've got access under the bed just here, and on this side you've got a gas barbecue point, wet locker, and you've got your mains outlet point there as well. These are your fridge vents, don't need to do anything, just allow them to vent and do their thing. So with your control panel, when you come inside, turn on using this one here. You've then got your awning light and your isolators for the lights, which you can see have come on there. The bottom one, once you've plugged in the water pump and the water outside, you turn this one on by pressing it, and that will allow water to come through when you open a cold tap or when you turn the water heater on. This one is your heating. So the first one that you're indicated on is the temperature. Press the middle button and you can go from off all the way up to 30 degrees. You choose the temperature you want, then press the center button. The next one is the water temperature. So you can either have it off, economy, hot, or boost. On boost, if the heating is on as well, it will take power away from the heating to get your hot water quicker, roughly within about 25 minutes. You're looking at about 35 minutes for the hot and about 45 minutes on economy. Once you've chosen your power source, press the middle button. The next one is how you actually want to power the heating system. So you can run it off gas, a mixture of 1 kilowatt and electric, and mixture 1 kilowatt of electric and gas, mixture of 2 kilowatts in electric and gas, electric 1 kilowatt on its own, and electric 2 kilowatts on its own. Once you've chosen the one you want, press the middle button. And the next one is the fan setting. So again, you can have it economy or high to get the temperature of the room hotter quicker. If you put it on high, it will take power away from the water heater it's on to get the temperature higher in the room quicker. And that's that. On the bottom line, you can go into more settings in terms of how to set it up to come on automatically, etc. But I won't go through that now, but that's all in the handbooks and manuals. Turn it off, hold it in until it says off. Underneath the front near side bunk is the alarm control box. You don't need to touch it, just be aware that it's there. And the beige ducting just here is for the heating. Underneath the offside bunk you have your control panel, your consumer unit. You've got your system shut down there to kill any power coming into the van. Press that in, it will pop out. That will stop any power draining at all. You then got your fuses on the left hand side and your trip switches here. You've got your little yellow test button just there. If you are plugged into mains and can't get any power through, if you press the test button it trips out, it means the mains is coming in and there's a fault in the caravan. If it doesn't trip out, it means either the plug you're plugged into or the cable you're using is faulty. In terms of Here we've then got reverse polarity, which will light up if the battery's connected the wrong way around. You then got your charger and your heating and hot water isolator. These are for mains or for the charger your car, but they will light up when the power source is there. You then got your power touch control box and your water drainage, which is that yellow flap there. You've then got your heating system underneath the front part. With the fridge, turn it on using this one here. You can then change the power source by pressing this top one here. So I'm going to choose mains, and we can change our temperature using this one here. If I want to change it to gas, I can do, and it's automatic ignition. To open, press this one in here, and then you can then go into your fridge. At the back, just down there, there is a serial number on that sticker, so if you need any spare parts, that's the numbers you'll need to be able to identify the parts you'll need. With your hob, oven and grill, make sure that this lid goes fully up before any gas will flow through. You've then got a grill and your oven underneath here. Underneath this one, you've then got gas isolation valves, which are just there, and they colour coded are to identify what they are on that sticker just there. In terms of the toilet, you press the blue button for the flush. The top left one on the panel will light up when it's time to empty. When you are using the toilet, push this grey catch towards the rear wall to open. Press the flush to clear it all away. Make sure when you've finished, you've put it back to that middle position so that when you do try to empty the cassette, it will slide out properly. Then you've got your vanity unit, and your shower door is kept into place whilst travelling by that little catch just there. So that's your Sprite. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask.